Hello everyone. Well, we're already into week 3 of our course, so I hope you're keeping up with everything and going along with your assignments. I just wanted to let you know what's on week 3. We're going to read chapters 7 and 8 and take quiz 3. All right? And you have 5 presentations there that you can watch that are really interesting. I hope you'll make sure you watch those presentations. Remember, this is about learning, not just about memorizing and taking tests. You'll have to do your discussion board this week. You'll be posting on the topic of attachment disorder. And that's a really interesting topic, by the way. We see a lot of kids here who have what's called reactive attachment disorder, where they're just not connecting with their parents. Some of them are because of the parenting style. Some of them are because they're foreign kids who were adopted over here and they didn't get attachment early on in their lives. By the way, I was with Bowlby, who developed the theory of attachment disorder in the early 70s. I went to a conference where he was and got to talk to him and everything, so that was something I always remember. So it's relevant anyway, the whole topic of attachment. Make sure you put some effort into the discussion board. Make sure their sentences are correct and that you have citations there. Remember, you're supposed to put citations. You must post an original thread of 400 words, and threads are due by Thursday at 11:59 of the pertinent modules. Okay, additional activities. We have the 2 discussion board replies you need to do as well. And then you're supposed to begin your annotated bibliography. By now, hopefully you have a topic that I've approved and you're starting to look up research articles, and go to that research template. It's going to help you a lot. Choose 10 articles that you're going to do the annotated bibliography on. That also will be used in your research paper, so you're sort of getting a 2-for-1 there. And I tell you how to put the references into Microsoft Word. That's in that spreadsheet template for the research paper. So you should be able to follow that and then print out the bibliography. You may have a little bit of formatting problems because you're going to have to then sort of copy them and paste them, and so you can put the annotated part of it underneath it, but at least it'll give you a structure for your paper. Let's see, in terms of applications, there's some information on parenting in these chapters. Parenting is so important in terms of outcomes for people in all areas of their lives. Early parenting issues are one of the key problems that we have here. Very often parents will bring kids to me to fix them, and it turns out it's not really the children, it's the parents very often, and I have to deal with the parents and how they've been parenting. In fact, I have a little handout that I give called Parental Patterns that talks about the negative scripts or the negative messages that parents teach children. For example, you're the cause of our problems. If it weren't for you, we'd be happy, etc. You would not believe the messages that parents teach children. And that's part of what I do as a counselor, to try to identify what lasting cognitions that the people have built up about themselves from their parenting and those parenting styles. By the way, I encourage you to look at the topic under Scriptures on my internet site and then go to Parenting, and you'll see a chapter that I did in a recent book that I wrote called Godly Counsel. And in there I have a chapter on parenting, and it's all based on scriptures. And I certainly don't agree with your textbook on parenting or the American Academy that says you shouldn't use spanking under any circumstances. So have a look at that. It's a controversial topic. We deal with a lot here. I actually teach parents from a Christian perspective that it's okay, although right now in our society most people feel very reluctant to do spanking. So it's a really controversial issue that's very interesting to me. But have a look at the scriptures and see what God says about it. God bless. See you next week.